Electro dancer, give me 19 seconds. This video was supposed to be as the part of the upcoming vlog, but as nowadays I have zero time to edit videos, as I have 10 photo sessions which are urgent and I need to make them right now. So I think it's a good idea to make and share this video first, as anyway the story requires some time to be told, and upload the main vlog when I will have more time on this week. Keep on watching. I'm coming from a pretty poor city. My granny, my grandmother and my father, they did a lot to me, and they brought me to a completely different city when I was about 8 or 9 years. So I have changed my school, I have changed all my life, and my father had to work like 24 hours, 7 days in a week. My grandmother had to move with me to another city, so she looked after me. So I don't miss hockey practices, so I don't miss the school. I did hockey for about 10 years, and my parents actually worked a lot to give me this opportunity. After 10 years of playing hockey, I, like a little kid, Roman, came to the room and said, "Yo parents, enough hockey, let me dance electro." And my parents didn't really understand my choice from the beginning. They were pretty mad, they didn't want to support me, so I had to save money, and I did not eat at school, so I could pay for my first lessons of electro dance. But fortunately or unfortunately, the school didn't really, the electro dance group didn't really exist for a long time, and after just 2 weeks the door of the school closes, saying to me like, "Roman, there is no electro dance in your city anymore," because coach changed their style. They went to hip hop. Many dancers left, my coach left, my friends left. Nobody danced electro, but I still went to the place where I could like practice by myself. I had no coach, nobody told me what to do. And then I found out that there is the competition. I never visited any competitions regarding the dance, but I have decided that it could be a good idea to just try that. And I asked my father, "Yo, like, Dad, I want to go to the other city. Don't you mind to bring me there?" And he could not say no because it was my birthday. And so I went to those city. I took a workshop from Matthew from Vortex Crew. He was pretty popular in those days because he was like, his team was they took the second place on the Vertified in Paris in 2010, as far as I remember. So they were pretty active and successful electro dancers regarding those time. Yeah, and so to be short, I was so inspired. I lost in my first round, and but for me, the moment where I touched the electro dance culture for the first time with guys from those city, which is called Perm. Sounds like sperm, I know, yeah, but Perm. I went to my city and I started to practice harder. I realized that this is what I want to do because I feel good when I do this, when I meet dancers, when I travel to participate in dance competitions, when I go to practice after the university before the job. And I found myself passionate, very passionate about that. And so after that, shortly, during several years, I crossed all the Russia, especially to participate in dance competitions. I built a network, I met a lot of dancers, people invited me to judge in different cities, people invited me to give workshops. I had my dance group in my city. I never considered myself as a teacher, but I always wanted to share the dance with people, and for me it was quite much more easier to build a group of people and bring them to another competition in another city so they could get it by themselves. It was much more easier for me than just speaking about this or showing something into the dance practice. So what I actually did, yeah, I collected a group of people and brought them to the other cities. I did it, I think, once per 2 months or something like that. And so I decided to make my own dance competition, and as I had many dancers from different cities, I had the competition in Izhevsk. People who participated there, they like 70% of them I think 80% of them were from other cities rather than from Izhevsk, where I was moving, where I was growing. So by organizing those events, by making them better and better, by building brand, by growing and building the team, by making events again and again, by making workshops. Actually, it's so underpriced, but like people count my events, but they never count workshops which we did in my city. And we actually have done about 30 or 35 workshops from craziest dancers all over Russia. In the poor city, which is called Izhevsk. Izhevsk is actually like the factory first, and then the city was built around this factory. Basically, people who were there, they were workers on the factory at the beginning, and their children became citizens there. I brought some dance, electro dance to those city. Right now there is no electro as far as I know there. So by organizing this stuff, by making events, by making workshops, by collecting the information, by building the brand, by organizing dance groups, by growing the group on social media, by making all of this stuff, by educating myself, by earning money, especially to help this project financially, by making other projects, by representing those projects on forums. I don't know how to tell this in English, but I went to special like teenage university camps, especially to get workshops and to show my projects there. By making all of this stuff, I educated myself, and like by organizing events for the dance, I organized myself, and now I live in the place which I like. You can see that. I always dreamed to be here, to work into the place like that, near the ocean, like with mountains, when it's usually warm, and with nice society, with nice people. And thanks to Electro, I did it. But the thing is, my university mates always used to laugh me out of the room where we usually learn things in university. People who worked with me never understood what the hell am I doing. People from the dance school, they were dancing choreography, and they always look at me like they never understood like what am I doing. My parents never supported me, and I think they don't really respect the way that I dance. My friends told me like, fuck, like, Roman, stop making that. Like they always made jokes about my dance. And I actually believe when you are passionate about the dance and about the culture and about the community and about the education and about building the culture, you will always find the time. And what about me? I think I would prefer to dance during next 20, 25, 30 years, but at the same time building my life and making opportunities like traveling and dancing and working at the same time. And I think these sorts of stories we need to share. We need to give more context. We need to give more humanization. We need to humanize the dance, you know? And so we have figured out that there is the issue about the time. We don't know how to find it between education and working shift and family time, right? And we as teenagers, we care about opinions of others. And as for me, I actually have many ideas. I have many planned pieces of content, and I still write them and I still plan them to deliver it in the right way. As I told you, I have many pieces of content which are about to be uploaded on my channel. So same as this vlog from this day is gonna be uploaded on this week. So subscribe so you don't miss it. If you would visit my channel page, you would see that I'm making videos almost every week, so I would really love to see you on my channel also every week, and I would kindly ask you to go and to check them and to let me know what do you think.